So, we're almost at the end of another year, and Christmas is fast approaching. It will be here in a blink. And I can't believe this picture is already almost 1 year old. I took this picture last Christmas, and this is my candle centerpiece, which I love so much. One of my centerpieces for Christmas, which I love so much. The decoration is going to be a bit more stripped down this year. I have to admit, since Easter, I think I stopped enjoying the year after Easter. I had a really good Christmas, really good New Year. The beginning of January was nice and cold and crisp, and we had some snow. I was really excited about that. I wish the snow had come a week earlier for Christmas. And I really had a good Easter as well. But I really didn't enjoy summer at all. It was just way too hot, scorched, too hot for me. I know a lot of people love summer. I'm not one of those people. I prefer the autumn, winter, cozy months. I like to light my candles and get cozy. So I really struggled through the summer heat. And it's been a challenging year, to say the least. I haven't had the best year at all. And, I don't want to make everything sound like it's, rosy when it's not. It's been a very challenging year, and every year I have challenges, just like everybody else. I'm a normal person with normal issues, normal problems. Everyone has issues and problems, and I try to make the most of that, and try to cheer myself up. I really genuinely do love the holidays. I love Halloween, Thanksgiving. I love Christmas, and I try to compensate for any challenges I've had or any bad situations I've been in during the year. I try to compensate that with good food and holiday decorations that will cheer me up, and cooking and baking and watching nice shows on Netflix or my computer or my laptop. And, so I'm really, really trying to enjoy the rest of the year. I've been making eggnog. I've already had my Thanksgiving meal. I had a Canadian Thanksgiving, and I made this beautiful Jamaican rum cake. This black rum cake is very popular in Jamaica and other Caribbean islands, and even in South America they have it. It's a rum cake, so it's made with rum and fruits soaked in rum, and it's blackened with browning seasoning, and you put all kind of spices in it, like allspice and cinnamon. Some people put nutmeg in it. I don't, because I'm not a fan of nutmeg. And then you poke holes in it when you take it out of the oven, and you pour rum over it. Sometimes you can do that for a matter of days, and you don't have to put it in the fridge because the rum preserves it. And last year my mum made this cake and it didn't come out, so I did an experimental version, and it came out and it tasted quite nice. It's not something that I make on a regular basis. This is only my second time ever making it, but it's very, very popular in Jamaica. Very popular at Christmas. Every Christmas they have it in Jamaica, and it's also popular at things like weddings and family gatherings and stuff like that. It's a very popular cake, and I'm delighted with how mine turned out, and I took some photographs of it. So this is black Jamaican rum fruit cake from Jamaica, made by yours truly. As for the hurricane in Jamaica that's made worldwide global news, most of my family in Jamaica that are left there, because a lot of my family just live in America or the United States. Well, the Americas in terms of the United States and Canada, and some of my leftover family live in Europe, mostly England. So most of my family are not even in Jamaica anymore. But the parts of the island that were heavily affected by the hurricane are not parts of the island where I'm from or where I'm familiar with. I've been to Montego Bay, and I've got distant relatives from a place called Hanover, which is not far from Montego Bay. But my side of the island, where Kingston is, and the northeast parts, weren't as affected as the south and the southwest of the island. So, yeah. So anyway, Christmas will be more stripped down this year. I want a white Christmas tree this year instead of the one that I had last year, which I loved, but I want a white Christmas tree with some gold bulbs on. And, it's going to be more stripped down, and, there's no chance of snow. We're not going to get snow in London. I've come to accept that and deal with it. But I want it to look a bit like snowing here. But yeah, it's been a very challenging year, and I think that people should be more open. I mean, I wouldn't tell everybody everything, I don't tell you everything, all that I'm going through, but I think mental health would be something that we can talk about in the open and not feel stigmatized by it, because it's important to deal with our mental health and talk about it openly and understand it so that we can deal with any issues that we have. So, anyway, I'm closing this podcast and I will check in with you another time. Goodbye.